Hi, Fashion Dolls. It is Thankful Thursday, December 9th, and welcome to an all episode. Today, we have one of our previous guests that we've had on before, Jason Ozzy Ash. He is here to talk about his new album, which is out right now on all streaming platforms, Silk Sheets and Midnight Croons. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Jason Ozzy Ash. And I'm going to share this live so that everyone can know that I am on. I hope you guys are all doing awesome today. I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's episode with the recap that we did for real life and philanthropy. Definitely go and check it out. We are about to get into this interview with Jason Ash, going to be discussing his project, and he also has a Christmas single out as well too, the Christmas song. So make sure you guys go and stream it. It is out right now on all streaming platforms. I'm super excited. Let's welcome back Jason Ozzy Ash.
Hello.
Hi, it's been a minute. How have you been?
Let me adjust this. I didn't know that damn high. There we go. That's better.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Jason. It's been a minute since we did our last interview, the one that didn't save, but this one is going to save today.
Right. We're going to make sure of that. Sending that out there.
Yes.
Doing?
I am doing excellent. How have you been?
I've been great. I've been great and busy and great. I've been wonderful. Enjoying the season as well.
Yes, the holidays, the Christmas holidays, and you put out a Christmas single, which we'll talk about in the interview, and your project, Silk Sheets and Midnight Croons, which we'll talk about in the interview as well too. So other than that, how have you been with everything that's going on? You know, this new variant out and everything. How have you been holding?
I've been good. I've been actually really, really good. I've been holding up really, really good. It's like right now with what I do with work and where I live in Los Angeles, it's sometimes kind of hard to kind of stop and be careful sometimes because you're constantly, because the world is back open again. You just got to wear a mask. That's all it is. And the virus is still out there, So I've been holding up the best that I can, keeping my friends together and having fun and having dinners and parties at my house so we can, not be too exposed outside. So making sure we're all in good spirits. So, but I've been holding up good.
Right. Yes. 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 All right, Fashion Dolls. Let's get into it. Let's talk about this project. All right. I love the title, Silk Sheets and Midnight Croons. How did you come up with the title?
Um, bam. Okay.
All right. Are we back? All right. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, but as I was saying, like with my EP that I released a few years ago, same exact way. I'm just writing songs that kind of fit together. I don't really go in writing a song saying this is exactly what I want to talk about. Got with my girl Tish, and we sat down. And we just started writing songs. We love this. We love this one. We love this one. What do they have in common? So it was a lot of sex going on in these songs. So we was like, okay, how can we, call it something that's not sex, So it was like, okay, Silk Sheets, and it started as Silk Sheets. I was like, that's not. And I was like, Midnight Croons. So it can mean a few different things. Of course, the silk sheets, laying on the silk sheet, Midnight Croons, your partner or somebody singing to you, or the midnight moaning that's going on when you're listening to the album. So that's how I came up with it. Pretty simple and straightforward, and yeah.
All right, and the songs obviously are self-explanatory. It's seven tracks, and you also, speaking of tracks, you put out a Christmas track as well too. You covered the classic, the Christmas song as well too,
Yeah.
which everyone knows, and it's perfect for the holidays. So everybody can go see it listen to it on all streaming platforms. But I'm gonna pull some of the songs from your playlist, and I want you to give me a word describing that song, your mood describing that song.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one is, I'm gonna mix it up a bit. I'm not gonna go in order.
Okay.
Push Me Back, which is one of my favorites.
Okay. And the question is, what first word that comes to mind?
Yes.
Freak.
Okay. Cherry Pie, which is another one of my favorites.
Cherry pie. Sweet.
Okay. Criminal, Dance for Me.
Nostalgic.
I feel it. All right. And Your Body is self-explanatory.
Perfection.
Okay. And you redid one of my favorite classics that Maxwell has, and that is This Woman's Work. It is completely different from the original. You put your own spin onto it. You put out a visual for this song as well too, and it is absolutely breathtaking. So what was it like being able to record the visual for This Woman's Work?
It was very complicated. It was probably the most complicated video we shot, and it's literally just me sitting in front of the camera doing a one take of it. So it's slow-mo, so we had to figure that out. Worked with the girl that I worked with for all of my other videos. And just kind of sitting there. The song is about 4 minutes long, so we have to speed it up to 50%. So the song is going fast. So I have to sing that in 1 minute and 25 seconds it came down to, and have the emotion. So we shot it maybe 20 different times, and then we have to like wake up pretty early. We started shooting at 5 a.m. This is in the summer we did it, so the light was already bright outside. So, and it was kind of cold because, you know, in here in LA in the nighttime it gets kind of cold. So we started in my aunt's pool in a suit, did like 10 takes of that, and just all around her garden, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So shooting it was pretty difficult. I was getting kind of tired because it was the same thing over and over, and it's a one take, you know. So it felt good. It felt good after. I like what came out after, because I feel like for such a big song that everyone knows, for me to kind of try to do this big elaborate video of doing this and doing that, I don't know. I don't know if it would have came out too well. So I wanted something with just me singing there, raw emotion, not too much editing on the video, not too much touch-ups or anything. So we just kind of kept it simple.
And it showed up. It was straight to the point. It was absolutely beautiful, and I loved it so much. Just of you rising up out the water, and the still where you're standing like in the backdrop where the looks like some flowers or something, or green. It was all green. It was beautiful.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yes. So holiday plans. What do you have planned for the holidays? Are we going to get some holiday concerts indoors? What do you have planned? Because I know Christmas will be before you know it. I think we've got like, 17 more days? I've lost count.
Right.
So.
And we're probably going to go to sleep tonight, and it's going to be Christmas tomorrow, because it's yeah. But for plans, it's mainly like with singing and stuff. Nothing planned for like any concerts or anything like that. Because right now I'm working on a few shows that I'm doing, performances that I'm doing. But you know, I might do a little something here and there in the apartment. I got it set up with Christmas. But you know, but other than that, I'm celebrating with my friends and family that I have here, ice skating, all of that stuff. So holidays in Los Angeles with no snow. So, but we will make the best of it. I cook a lot though, so I cook a lot. I'm constantly hosting, so that we're gonna do.
All right. Hostess. All right. I think I have some family coming down, if I'm not mistaken. So it's good to know that you're still out here doing stuff for the holidays. A lot of artists are going to be doing music and concerts. Shout out to Troy Weeks. He's always in New York putting on shows for people and stuff like that. So yes, things are starting to open back up, and people are out here starting to put more music out.
Oh yeah.
So
it's good.
After Silk Sheets and Midnight Croons, what else can we expect in the future? Don't give away too much, because after this month is over with, we're now be heading into 2022. So what do you have planned in the future? What can we expect?
Yeah, I don't really have too much planned in the future with it. I kind of want to sit on Silk Sheets for a little bit. Because the release came out, I kind of just wanted to release it and then start coming out with, you know, different things, live performances with that, performances on Instagram, YouTube, just different types of content that goes around the project. Because I think I have some really great songs on there that I want people to see more of and hear in a different light. I'm definitely performing at Rockwood Music Hall in New York, uh, February 21st. That I'm doing, but I mean, other than that, I'm still working on new songs because you know how it goes. You release something and you're working on 10 more things and trying to find the best one to put out at the best time. Um, yeah, so far that's what I have planned that I can share. Because what I don't want to do is tell you guys, hey, I'm going on tour on the moon in 6 months, and then 6 months come. Well, what happened to the concert on the moon? You know, so I try to not share too much because as an independent, it's kind of hard to back that up and say, hey, I'm going to do this, you know, because money is always a problem when you're independent, you know, so. But there will be things coming. So I'm pretty sure it's things that you guys are going to love.
Got to stay tuned. And I would like to give a very special shout out to legendary comedian from his shows such as The Parkers. He's worked with Monique and so many others. Tommy Davidson as well. Rudy Rush. And I did not want to spill the beans, but Rudy Rush will be coming to Style by Stevie next month for season 16. So we have some big things coming out of the bag for next season. We'll now be heading into a new season. That means a whole new transition. We just welcomed our new co-host. So many great things are coming. You guys just have to stay tuned. But yes, I asked that question because everybody has already started planning, like, okay, what is going to be my resolution? What is going to be my goal? And I know this time for me, I'm always around the end of this month. When it happens and goes into the new year, I'm always creating my vision board. So my question for you is the final question, and I'm going to take some questions from the audience. Is, what would Jason have on his vision board if he was to do one?
Right now, my main thing is just finding more. Because at first we all run around and, you know, we say like, what's your purpose? What's your this? And that's a very hard question to answer because I feel like you'll never know. You'll just be living something new every year or every few years or so. So on my vision board will be finding more purpose, you know, so and just be open to welcoming more and more things into my life and not really beating myself up too much. You know? So more purpose. And what else? We got to add something in there. An expensive car. I don't know, you know, but you know, more purpose is the main part for me.
Okay, and there's my co-host, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all say hello to Marco. I will be on Marco's platform, Hear Me Out, next week, the 16th. He's going to be doing an interview with me, so make sure you guys stay tuned and log in for that. This is Hear Me Out podcast. Marco is my new co-host, and he will be with me every Wednesday, so make sure you guys tune in for that. We were just talking about manifestations and what would be on your vision board, closing out going into the next month for the new year. No, January. After this month, we'll be going into 2022. So everything that you have manifested, that you've already had planned, I say go ahead, put that into vision, put it into work. And me and Marco have already been talking. So we can't give away too much, but you guys just have to stay tuned. So it's all about manifestation.
Good.
Yes.
You know, I think an important thing with manifestation, when I speak to a lot of my friends and stuff, you know, I think a lot of we spend so much time manifesting that we forget we still have to do the work. You can manifest whatever you want, you know, but if you don't get up and get out that door and get to working, you're really manifesting nothing if you're not doing the work, you know. So that's the one thing I always tell my friends.
Absolutely.
Dream about $1 million home, but what are you doing tomorrow to help go to that $1 million home, you know? So keep doing the work. Keep doing the work.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, do we have any questions for myself or Jason? I see my co-host Marco is here. Y'all show him some love. Show Jason some love. Please go and stream the album Silk Sheets and Midnight Croons, which is out right now on all streaming platforms, and the Christmas song, which is a classic that everyone knows so well, perfect for the holidays. So do we have any questions or comments for Jason? Because it's been a minute since I've spoke to him since my other page got taken.
That was back.
Everyone knows.
That was back in May, June.
Yes, and I hate that the interview didn't save, but this one is going to save today.
All right, we're gonna make sure it's saved.
Yes. The conversation was so good. We had Tony Forrester, who came in the interview, was also a singer as well too. So shout outs to him. You got a question?
Jason, would you like to work in the industry? Oh Lord. Ooh, I feel like it changes every week. You know what? There's three people that I've been talking to lately that I'm just like, who would I do a song with? Definitely Snow Allegra. Love her. Her new album is Off the Chains. I would do a song with her. I would let Babyface just give whatever song he wants to give me. Doesn't matter, because that man's pen and vocal production and vocal anything, off the chains. So just give me what you want. Give me whatever song you want. And I would actually like Tyler, the Creator, to produce a song for me, because some of the songs produced for Snow Allegra on her album is really, really good. Super, so it's really, really good. So those are my three right now at this moment.
You have another question from Mandy. She wants to know, what advice would you give to independent artists out there losing confidence in their craft due to the circumstances of this pandemic? And we got another question from Mandy as well. What is the biggest lesson you've learned during the pandemic?
Okay. For independent artists who have been affected by the pandemic, and having a hard time, you're going to have it no matter what, whether you're an independent artist or whatever. But as an independent artist, we have much more freedom. We have much more time to be patient, much more time to figure out what it is we really want to do, because we might wake up 6 months later and be like, God, I really don't want to do this. So you got to give yourself time and some grace to sit in it and be like, you know what? Nothing is calling me right now. I'm not inspired, or I don't have any money to put out a song or photo shoot. All right, sit there and let it be that, because I see a lot of independent artists, they run out of either money or ideas, and then they just start doing stuff, So it's just like, okay, well, how the hell did that come about? And you throw people off, and which is your right to do whatever it is that you want to do. But sometimes you just need that time to not do anything because you're not inspired. You're trying to make sure you don't catch COVID and Delta and Spirit Airlines virus and everything else. And you over here trying to write a song and you ain't got no money. So sit down and relax. If you're having a hard time, try to work it out slowly sometimes. Try not to rush too much, because, in the day and age we live in right now, put out a song today, it's gone today, So just sit down and be with yourself. And if you're manifesting and you're praying and you're doing whatever, that's a part of the because I think a lot of people only manifest they don't manifest and think about that road that you have to take. You got to think about those days when you're not, so
there we are, we're back.
But yeah, that's that. Keep going and keep your patience and your silence.
Absolutely. And another thing, go ahead, Jason. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. I was done.
Yes, I was gonna say, regroup. Take that time. Jason said regroup. Sit down if you can't come up with something. Because I know even for me, I have creative block, and I'm just like, what am I going to do? Who am I going to get on the show? Who am I going to do? What am I going to do for this season? I'm always reinventing and thinking of things, always brainstorming. And Marco knows this 100% because we're always talking. Johnny and Marco know this about me. I'm always reinventing, coming up with something new, coming up with something genius, and getting the job done. So it takes time. You know, even for us, we have creative block that time. You know, some singers and songwriters get writer's block, and they're just like, okay, don't stress yourself about it. Regroup. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, you're gonna have that period where you have to sit still for a little bit, but there's
Yep.
nothing wrong with it. Take that time and reflect.
Yeah, and go outside. Go outside. That's the, everything is Instagram. You got to show your work there, but there are other avenues where you can be inspired. Go outside, because I feel like what happens after a while, you're just on Instagram all day watching stuff. Instead of being inspired, you start copying and you start comparing, and that'll put you in a hole of, I don't know what else to do, so.
Absolutely, 100%. Hey, Tony, I see you all are coming in. We're taking some questions. We're here with Jason. And again, his project is Silk Sheets and Midnight Croons. The title just rolls off your tongue. I love it so much. Please go and listen to this album. It has 7 tracks on it. And make sure you guys, that was 6, 7 tracks on it. So make sure you guys go and check that out. And the Christmas song as well, too, which is a classic. So make sure you guys go and check that one out as well, too.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for that follow, my love. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for checking out the platform, checking out this interview. It's always good energy here on my show, Style by Stevie. We have some amazing guests, and I can't believe we've gotten past 300 episodes. So I've lost count on what episode number we're on right now, but we're in the 300s for sure. So we've had a lot of guests on this platform, and Jason is truly a one of a kind. We did an interview back in, what was it, May? It was last year. So yeah, it's been some time. We caught up.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Marco.
I'm on 300.
Yes, 300. I can't believe I'm saying it. When people go back and they're just like, oh my God, you've done so many interviews. Shout outs to K-Tooks, because he helped me retrieve some of my interviews from my other page. And he's like, sis, you got a lot of interviews on here. He couldn't even find some of them. I couldn't even find some of them on my page. So thank God that I got them, though.
That's really good, because that hacking thing is like a thing going on now. I know so many people. That hacking thing is just going crazy. So I'm constantly changing my passwords, updating the security, so doing as much as I can. Yeah.
Yes, please be careful out here, y'all. Don't fall for the okie doke. I fell for it. Some people fell for it, and it happens. But, you live and you learn. There's nothing wrong with restarting. This is like my reawakening. Shout out to 3 times the T. I would love to talk with you, Jason, about getting your music on radio platform. You're so incredible. Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. Hit the inbox. We'll work that out.
That's what it's about, networking. And shout outs to Tony. Tony is a fresh new face, up and coming actor. So make sure you guys please go and follow him. All right, Marco, hear me out. This is Hear Me Out. Jason can't wait to hear your music. And that is from my co-host.
Thank you. I hope you love it.
Again, Silk Sheets and Midnight Croons. All right, ladies and gentlemen, any last question before we conclude this convo, Fashion Dolls? Because it's so great seeing you all again, seeing you again, Jason. It's been a minute.
Yeah, thank you so much for always allowing me to come in here and, promote and talk and do all the good stuff. So thank you so much. You've been a blessing.
Oh, thank you. You too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to last call for questions before we wrap up with the food of thought. I'm going to let Jason give the food of thought today and close out. If he has anything he'd like to leave you guys with, some food, some gems for thought, because I know everybody's just going through it right now. It's the holidays, and I know people going through it. They've lost family members and things like that, and they just need to be uplifted with just some food for thought. So I'm going to let Jason take it away if you don't have any questions.
Yeah, I just, tell keep it simple, keep moving, keep doing your thing. Whatever things that you find that keeps you grounded, whether it be praying, going to church, singing, dancing, whatever it is that's for you, keep doing it. Don't stop. Yourself so much. to everybody else and what everybody else is doing. You don't have to go that way. You can have your own thing, your own circle, your own way of doing things, and keep believing in yourself and keep people around that's going to keep you believing in yourself. You know, that's my message to all of you.
Absolutely, 100%. And I hope you guys enjoyed this brief, quick convo. We caught up with Jason. Please, if you have not, go and stream Silk Sheets and Midnight Croons right now on all streaming platforms. And the Christmas song, which is a perfect holiday classic. Get into it for the holidays. I want you guys to be safe. Tomorrow, ladies, we got something special for y'all. So Mr. Gray Eyes himself, Amandre Jackson. Oh my God, he's so gorgeous. And we have fashion designer. Let's talk fashion with Michael C. Smith. So make sure you guys tune in at 3 and 4 p.m. for 2 back-to-back episodes of Style by Stevie. We love y'all, and y'all please be safe. We have some more treats for the holidays coming up, so make sure you guys stay tuned. We love you. Subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us here at Style by Stevie Daytime. Take care, Jason. I love you, and it was good seeing you again.
Oh yeah, same here. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
You too. Take care.